everyone, my name is Allison and welcome to the Sun Soul Collective. Today we're going to do a throat opening flow. It's going to be short but meaningful, and that's all that matters. We're going to start off in a child's pose. Toes together, knees apart, our hips sink down. We walk our hands to the top of our mat and just fold here. So no matter where you're doing this flow today, whether it's from home, maybe you're doing it in public, just find a way to slow down your breath, slow down your mind, and invite some deeper inhales and exhales. Setting your intention for your practice today. And releasing anything outside of your physical body, anything that you don't have power over, and setting it aside for right now. Now, if you want to open up through your throat a little bit, you can press your fingertips into your mat, and then your armpits will flare up. Your heart starts to melt down, looking at the top of your mat. Really open child's pose here. Let's go for 2 more breaths. One more. Beautiful. Start to walk your way back into a saddle pose. So you're just sitting on your heels here, and circle your arms over your head. On the exhale, interlock your fingers and bring your chin to your chest. Stretching your shoulders, bring your knees in so they're parallel. And on your inhale, we're going to look up, chin rises up. Visualizing that point between your eyebrows, feeling the throat open. And on the exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Whether your eyes are open or closed, look at the point of your nose. Gaze towards the point of your nose. Inhale, chin rises up. Exhale, chin to chest. One last time. Now with your chin to your chest here, we're going to take one more inhale. And on the exhale, you'll bring your forehead to your mat and swoop those arms over with those interlocked fingers. You can go from side to side here, or you can be still. Just feel the opening in the back, the shoulders. We'll hold this here for one more breath. Slowly bring your hands back to your lower back. Press your hands into your side and find your way into a tabletop. Toes are tucked behind you, fingertips spread wide apart. Inhale, chin and tailbone rise. Exhale, press into the palms, round the spine. Let's go for 5 of these. So today we're going for very simple directions. Letting this be a very still, quiet, and direct flow. Because sometimes our throat chakra does not need to be active and loud, but it needs rest, a moment to reflect. Last one. Beautiful. Pointing your toes. We're going to do a chaturanga tune-up, just pressing our elbows into our rib cage and pressing ourselves up. We'll do this 2 more times. Bring your weight over those hands. Drop down and press yourself up. Last time, weight over, elbows into the rib cage, but this time go into a full cobra. Or Sphinx pose. So now for this Sphinx pose, you can bring your chin into your chest. We're going to do some cat-cows while we're in the Sphinx. So inhale and look up. Exhale, bring your chin to chest. 2 more. And last one. So from our Sphinx, we'll bring our hands into the sides of our rib cage. We're going to continue to look forward, and we'll just lift we'll bend both of our knees to keep it simple. Extending your left leg back, you can either bring the top of your left foot into the sole of that right foot, or left knee into the sole of the right foot. Very simple locust pose. You can bend that left knee and breathe here. 2 breaths. Continue to look forward. Continue to press those elbows into the rib cage. 1 more breath. Drop the legs down. Same thing other side, bending the knees. You can either bring the top of that right foot into the sole of the left, or go for the knee, right knee into the sole of the left foot, maybe bending that right knee. 2 breaths here. Inhale with me. Exhale. Once more, I'm slipping. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly dropping yourself down, pressing your way into child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Knowing that whatever speed we move at today, it's a speed that's true to us. It's genuine, just for this short flow. Press into your hands, tuck your toes behind you, downward facing dog. So you can either stay here and sway from one knee to the other, bicycling the legs, or doing one of my favorites, you can inhale, rise up on your toes and arch your back. And on the exhale, root into the heels and send the hips back. Flat back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, look between the hands. 2 more. So when you arch, you want to bring the chin to your chest. And then when you root to the heels, you want to look at the hands. Last one. From here, let's walk our feet together. We'll walk ourselves back to our feet. Toes apart, heels together. Bending our elbows and melting our head down. I feel like we did this in our last flow, but it's just so nice. And you can stay here or you can balance by grabbing the ankles. You could possibly go into crow pose. I'm kind of by the water, but I want to try it. Ooh, I don't want to be the Little Mermaid. Looking forward, inhale. And on the exhale, hop your way to the top of your mat. Like a little leapfrog, extending your legs, forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows or swing from side to side. I really like to make my torso heavy here. Let's inhale, flat back. Exhale, drop it down. Feel free to go for your lion's breath here, exhaling with your tongue out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, side out. Last one. Beautiful, everyone. On your next inhale, inhale flat back. And take one more sip in through the nose and circle your arms over your head. Exhale, prayer. Interlock your fingers and press your chin up with your fists. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending your knees, circling your arms up and over your head. Swan dive down. Stepping your left leg back and dropping that left heel down. We're coming into our warrior. Arms up and over our head. You can even go as far as to interlock your fingers, leaving your index, middle, and thumb out. But we're just here for the ride. We're here to check in, show up, square your shoulders while you're here. And if you want to go for some extra throat opening, reach your fingertips up and slightly arch the back, chin looks up. Inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper into that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Looking at that right hand in front of you. A little bit of attention on that left pinky behind you. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. 3, 2, 1. Drop your right hand down, then your left. Downward dog. Beautiful, everybody. Take your feet mats width apart, and we're going to come into a Matsyasana, yogi squat. Turning your toes out, bringing your hands to your heart, pressing your knees apart. We still have that other side left, and we'll enjoy it when the time comes. But for now, sink down deep into your hips. Relax your pelvic floor. Take a deep inhale with me. And exhale, press yourself up. Slowly turn those toes in. Downward dog. I want to bring my feet closer together. Walk or jump to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, slowly roll yourself up to a standing position. Palms face forward, Tadasana. Inhale, circle your arms over your head. Exhale, swan dive down. Pressing into your hands, send that right leg back. Drop the right heel down, warrior 1. You can interlock the fingers yet again, reaching up through the fingertips, keeping those biceps to the ears. Chin can look up for some extra throat opening. One more breath here. Warrior 2. Ooh. Right hand in front, left hand in front, right hand behind. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper into that left knee. Beautiful. Slowly drop those hands down. Downward facing dog. Let's do it. Why not? Inhale, kick that right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist, left foot to your left wrist. Pigeon pose. Now you can stay here with your heart up in your pigeon pose, or you can fold onto your elbows. Now, one thing I've noticed here is that our shoulders tend to be tense here. Don't let them. Wiggle it out if you got to, or press into your hands, and you can activate your throat yet again by looking forward. Very active pigeon pose. Beautiful. 3 breaths here. Find your drishti point, your point of focus, and melt into the pose. Last one. Beautiful. Press into those hands. Tuck the left toes behind. Kick that right leg up. 3-legged dog. It was a little funky for me. And downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Left foot to right wrist. Pigeon pose. Rock from side to side. Find your point. And when you're ready, drop down to your elbows. If you really want to activate the throat, press into your fingertips. So not in a bridge top. I like to do it really cupping my hands. Drop your heart down and look forward. 3 breaths here. Two breaths here. Last breath. Slowly press yourself up. Swoop that right leg forward. And now we're sitting. Remove any flesh that needs to be removed. We're coming right into fish pose, but there's some modifications. Let's all drop down to our elbows. You might want to scoop your glutes here. It's just most comfortable. Now, if you have neck pain, you can bring your chin to your chest. Why am I holding my toes like this? Or you can drop your head down. I love dropping my head down. Now, if you're trying to come into that fish pose, you want to wiggle your elbows a little closer to your hips. So then you can drop the crown of your head down. Now you can stay here or bring your hands in prayer to your heart, maybe even over your head. Now, some people like to do this. You don't have to. You can lift your legs up and point your hands towards those feet. Fingertips towards the feet. For 3, 2, 1. Drop everything down. Beautiful. Hug one knee into your chest, then the other. And rock from side to side. Side to side. Now you can stay here or you can take a happy baby. Bending the knees into the elbows. Super open heart. For our last pose for today, press the soles of the feet into the mat. Lift the hips up. We're coming into Setu, Banda, Sarvangasana, half bridge. You can interlock your fingers under your back. Mm-hmm. You can even feel free to go into your candlestick pose. I might try it, but I'm by the water, so let's see. Pressing your hands into your lower back. Slowly bring your knees in and push your hips up. I told you we're doing throat chakra today. Maybe you want to bring one leg over your head. Swap them out. If not, you're either in that bridge pose or you've dropped it down to your back already. Maybe you want to bring both legs over your head. I'm holding on to the concrete. I'm not falling in the water today. Very slowly roll each vertebrae, dropping yourself down. Savasana, corpse pose. Now, if you really want to encourage that open throat again, lift your heart up for a moment and tuck those shoulders under. This is mainly for our heart, but we do feel it in our throat. That energy just floating, all that light floating to our throat chakra. You could go for a reclined butterfly as well. And whether you're indoors today or outdoors, just imagine light pouring into your throat chakra. Whatever time of day it is, whether it's that moonlight, your own light. Creating some room for yourself. Some room for yourself to speak your truth. To no longer bite your tongue. For the things that do not serve you, do not align. And our throat chakra is not about being outspoken. But rather than expressing ourselves in a very authentic way. And with our throat, we need to protect ourselves, protect everything we do for ourselves, and speak up for ourselves. Slowly hug your knees into your chest and rock yourself from right to left, until you roll yourself to one side, making a pillow with your hands. Pressing yourself up into a seat. Bringing your hands in prayer to your heart or between your eyebrows. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. I thank you all for watching. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Thank you.